grandmas and ancestors. Homage to the great women teachers throughout our wide circle lineage. Homage to Mother Maha Prajapati Acharya and Patakara Acharya. Homage to all awakened women and men, known and unknown, whose practice and teaching has vitally sustained and transmitted the Dharma. Homage to Bodhidharma Daiyosho. Homage to Dongshan Liangshe Daiyosho. Homage to Ehe Dogen Zenji Daiyosho. Homage to Sho.
Heart of Great Perfect Wisdom Sutra.
Holy truths. Bodhidharma said, empty without holiness. The emperor said, who is facing me? Bodhidharma replied, I don't know. The emperor did not understand. After this, Bodhidharma crossed the Yangtze River and came to the kingdom of Wei. Later, the emperor brought this up to Master Jur and asked him about it. Master Jur asked, does your majesty know who this man is? The emperor said, I don't know. Master Jur said, he is the Mahasattva, Avalokitesvara, transmitting the Buddha mind seal. The emperor felt regretful, so he wanted to send an emissary to go invite Bodhidharma to return. Master Jur told him, your majesty, don't say that you will send someone to fetch him back, even if in the whole country were to go after him, he still wouldn't return.
Sun and water, nourishing a single seed, give rise to a magnificent tree. Laden with fruit, each fostering seeds of their own. Throughout time, innumerable trees have thus arisen. So it is with this precious human life. Now hear the Shuso speak.
This is the Dharma staff, 5 feet long. Once a black snake on Vulture Peak, it became the Udambara flower. At Shaolin Temple, it burst forth the 5 petals of Zen. Sometimes it is a dragon swallowing heaven and earth. Sometimes it is the Vajrasword giving and taking life. This staff is now in my hands, though just a mosquito biting an iron bull. I cannot give it away. Dragons and elephants, let us call forth the Dharma. Give me your questions.
Shuso,
Hi.
by what cause does one come to know the Dharma?
One comes to know the Dharma simply by sitting. Hi.
What is the goal of Buddha's path?
Goal of Buddha's path is to be the best human being that we can possibly be.
Thank you. Susho,
Hi.
how can the practice help to better improve the immediate environment that we're in today?
Gives us a mind of loving kindness.
Susho,
Hi.
what is emptiness?
Emptiness is the miracles from which all things flow.
Shuso,
Hi.
after sitting a while, I feel pain. What should I do about pain?
Good question. I think if you can sit with it, you sit with it. But if it's unbearable, then it's all right to move.
Shuso,
Hi.
if there is no self, why do we practice?
Because there is a you and an I, and that's what makes us responsible.
Susho,
Hi.
I'm a member of another religion. Sometimes I wonder if there's conflict with Zen. What do you think?
I think that Zen is about knowing your mind and your body. And so I see it only as harmony, and it merges with all religions and all great teachings.
Shuso,
Hi.
now that you've been Shuso, you'll be expected to preach the Dharma. How will you preach the Dharma in order to best benefit all sentient beings?
I will always preach it from my heart.
Thank you, Shuso.
So,
Hi.
for what and to whom are we most responsible?
I think we're always responsible to ourselves. And in being responsible to ourselves, we're responsible for others as well.
Shuso,
Hi.
what's the best thing for you about living here?
Is that it gave me a great opportunity to meet some wonderful people that I would never have met before in my life.
Shuso,
Hi.
what is peace of mind?
Peace of mind is that no matter what's going on around me, I can stay true to myself. My talk, or the commentary, is on the case of Bodhidharma and Emperor Wu. And I think this is a great gift that my teacher, Sayadaw, gave to me. Because I'm very attached to a lot of things. When I come and I talk to people, I have my own ideas about how things should be. And when they disagree with me, I'm kind of like puzzled. And sometimes you get a little defensive in that puzzlement. And I think that's the case of Emperor Wu and Bodhidharma. That he asked him about merit, and he didn't really, he got the relative, is what he was looking for, and he got the absolute. And so there was some confusion. When he immediately questioned once again, he said, well, he was looking for the relative, he was looking for the I. And he said, well, you know, what's the holiest principle? And he turned around and he said, vast emptiness, nothing holy. And that's not what he expected to hear. And I was thinking of my son. On San Francisco Zen Center, there's a website. And there was an article that I wrote on the website. And my son saw the word puzzled. And right away he came into the visiting room and said, Dad, I wasn't puzzled. And he's kind of attached to that idea of puzzled, you know. And he went and got a bag of cookies. Opened up the bag and he put it in his hand and he put a cookie in my hand and he started eating it very mindful. And then he breathed and he looked at me and he said, see, Dad, I can see the wheat and I can see the sugar and I can see the sun and the moon and the water. Something that I had taught him earlier. And I said, well, okay. And that was kind of like what was happening. And that's kind of like what Buddha pointed to. But he understood it in a very much more intimate than an intellectual standpoint. He saw that the self is empty. He saw that enlightenment is empty. He saw that the cookie was empty. But a little while later, I happened to glance over, and that cookie was nothing but a cookie to him. He was munching away pretty good, you know. And so that's where enlightenment is enlightenment, and delusion is delusion, and the cookie becomes the cookie once again. And once again, Emperor Wu challenged Bodhidharma. He said to him, well, wait a minute. he said, you know, who's facing me? And that's the story of my life. Who's always facing me? You know, it's my delusions, it's my attachments, it's all these preconceived notions that I have. And that's what's always facing me. Someone could stand behind me and they can yell. And all of a sudden I have like this attachment. Why is that person yelling? But if they're yelling, a cart's coming through, I'm very happy. You know what I mean? Or if I hear a chirping bird, that's a pleasant sound. So it depends on my state of mind. So I know that metta is very important. Creating that mind of peace and loving kindness. But my fan is shaking. But Bodhidharma turned around and said, I don't know. And when he said I don't know, and if I can paraphrase Dogen, he was saying to follow the Buddha way is to study the self, and ultimately to study the self is to forget the self. And I think that's the ultimate, that we are all connected within this universe. I would like to thank you. Through the support of Sado, my compassionate teacher, my friend, San Quentin's Buddha Dharma Sangha teachers, which are for me both my brothers and those from the outside, and all of you, I have been Shuso. I am deeply grateful for your help, but I have not been worthy of it. Please forgive me my mistakes. They fill heaven and earth, leaving me no place to hide. Friends, if my words and actions have misled you, please wash out your ears with the pure sound of San Quentin's chirping birds and continue your practice. I am quite ashamed. And I will keep on trying. I will practice more. Thank you all so very much.